and you can keep talking. E na hoa makamakamai, Hawaii nui o ke awia hiki ni iho ka helelani na kamaaina na malihini na ohana o Hawaii State Government. Aloha. For those of you that do not understand Olelo Hawaii, hi. Good afternoon. My name is Billy V from Hawaii News Now Sunrise and University of Hawaii Athletics. It is my pleasure to be here and be the master of ceremonies for the sixth time here in this room. Before we begin the program, of course, we want to remind you to please turn off your cell phones and electronic devices. We say good afternoon to the Governor of the State of Hawaii, Josh Green, First Lady Jamie Kainani Green, Lieutenant Governor Sylvia Luke, Chief of Staff Brooke Wilson, honorees, members of the selection committee, friends, fellow employees, and friends. At this time, it's my pleasure to call upon Ms. Brenna Hashimoto, Director of the Department of Human Resources Development, to say a few words on behalf of the department.
Aloha and welcome. We're thrilled to have you here today to join us for the 48th Annual Governor's Award Ceremony. Today we gather to honor and celebrate the employees, managers, and teams who've been selected by their colleagues to represent them at this special event. We're delighted to see so many of you here to support and cheer them on. Your presence underscores the importance of their achievements and the collective pride we share in their success. So thank you so much for being here today to celebrate these remarkable individuals and their contributions to our great state. Before we get to the honorees and the awards, I'd like to take a moment to extend our heartfelt thanks to those who've served to contribute to this and make this ceremony possible. First, to our MC, Billy V, who's been helping us for the last Billy's been our MC for the last 6 years, and we're exceedingly grateful for all of his continued support and enthusiasm. We'd also like to thank Senate President Ron Kochi and House Speaker Nadine Nakamura for allowing us to use the auditorium and the Senate conference room to prepare for this event. to our department directors and deputies for their ongoing leadership and support of their employees, to our selection committee members, who will be introduced shortly, to our photographer, George Kodama, who has generously volunteered his time and talent to be our event photographer for 26 years. Every year, our awardees receive a photograph of this event, and it serves to memorialize this special time in their career. We'd also like to thank the Department of Land and Natural Resources, the Division of Forestry and Wildlife, for providing the beautiful native Hawaiian plants that we can all appreciate during the event. And lastly, to the various volunteers from all the state agencies who helped to put this event on. We couldn't have done it without you. Lastly, just a personal thanks from me to my staff, the benefits team, in particular, Doreen Kuroda and Natalie Hamada, for their support and their dedication to making this an annual event. Okay, so to all of our contributors, your support is deeply appreciated, and it's been vital to the success of today's celebration. Please join me in one last round of applause for all of our contributors. Mahalo. I'd like to now invite Governor Green to come up and say a few welcoming remarks.
Aloha. I think this may be a fire hazard. In all the best ways, though, to have this many great friends, great coworkers here all at the same time to celebrate you. Thank you so much from my heart, from Jamie's heart, for being part of the team, for leading the team, really, for caring for the people of Hawaii. We welcome you, employees, managers, team nominees, everyone, your friends. You really are family in our eyes. And I want to thank the selection committee. It's hard work. Just everybody who has decided to be a part of this adventure together. Thank you. We love Hawaii so much. It is the extraordinary state among all other states. So when we come to celebrate you, Jamie and I feel this way in our hearts. We're celebrating the contribution that you make to, show people what can happen. Everywhere I go, every governor I talk to or person out there, if I mention Hawaii, it brings a smile to their face. They wish that they were us. They wish that they were here. I try to express to them that there is something special in every way about Hawaii, but a lot of it does come back to just the people they interface with, the services that we can offer. It doesn't happen by accident. It's incredibly hard work. So again, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for doing this job, for being a part of this adventure. We're going to talk about all of you, but we're also going to specifically talk about the 19 outstanding teams we have, the leading managers from those 19 teams, 20-star employees, and we're announcing 2025 state winners today. Also, know that everyone is valued. It's important that we recognize your work and your successes. And I also know when I talk to people that are in our teams, they're crediting the people that work around them too. Without a doubt, that is the case with me and my team, who I'm grateful to, whether it is Brooke or our analysts or the people that are keeping us on track with our policies, keeping our office running, taking in concerns. Everybody plays their part. And it really does not work if someone is a terrible bastard, okay? Because then they say that terrible bastard works at the state. So it's very good when they don't feel that. So I'm right. I'm right. So look, you come through for us in collaboration. You come through, you persevere when times are tough. We get complaints. The world goes through cycles. Sylvia and I have experienced those cycles many times. And I'm grateful to her for being a true part of this team and family. But I'm really grateful to everyone who continues to do the job. It is important. We have winners tonight, from different areas. We're going to honor people, of course, from electricians with DOD to foresters at DLNR, outstanding teams across the board. And let me say this. there are times when I know the compensation isn't great enough, the work is hard, or even the recognition is not what we might like. But again, I come back to where I started, which is we all come from different backgrounds, we have different roles, but people really do love Hawaii. They think it's special, and again, that does not happen without a reason, without intention. And so I'm just proud to be one part of this team, to stand beside you today, to honor a few extra members, but really to thank you for building this Hawaii in a way that people can value here in the state and can value from afar. It is something to be proud of for all of us, and I know that for generations to come, we're going to keep up this model. But let me say this, know that you're part of the family, and know that we're here to support. We really want to be that team from start to finish in this term, and whenever we're allowed to serve until, we're grateful. We're grateful to be a part of this adventure. So with that, I will just pause and say congratulations to everyone, and mahalo. Aloha.
Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Josh Green. I'd also like to add in a personal note, being that I think I'm one of the few people in the room that is not a part of Hawaii state government, on behalf of everybody who's not, and in fact, on behalf of everybody who's out there just a regular citizen, thank you for the job that you do day in, day out. We appreciate you. You honor us by being here today. I'm sure you must all be eager to know who the winners of this year's Governor's Awards are, but before they're announced, we'd like to introduce the representatives of the 19 teams that were nominated for the State Team of the Year Award. We will then introduce the 19 nominees for the State Manager of the Year Award, followed by the 20 Departmental Employees of the Year. This year's honorees are being recognized for their exceptional work performed in the year 2024. Governor, if you would like to, we'd like to have you take your position here for picture taking. Our promotions or organizers wanted us to remind those that are giving the lei, if you put it nicely on the person, make sure it's just nice so it's when they take picture, it's not like. Thank you. We appreciate that very much. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are proud to present to you the departmental representatives for the State Team of the Year Award. We start with DAGS Accounting Division, Department of Accounting and General Services. Representing the team is Alan Visitacion. The division's implementation of Adobe, Outlook 365, and SharePoint technology has modernized the process of printing, filing, and distributing payroll agents and warrant reports. Departments, agencies, and vendors gained access to retrieve their payroll reports, which reduced complaints, enhanced customer service, and increased cost savings and time for the division. DAGS is currently spearheading the new EFS project and exploring workflows that will improve efficiency and productivity. DAGS Accounting Division. Cameron Fujimoto is coming up next, representing Team Beetlebusters, Department of Agriculture and wow, suddenly I was upgraded to wireless. And Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity. A collaboration of sister branches within the Plant Industry Division, Team Beetlebusters has played a critical role in the prevention and management of coconut rhinoceros beetles by providing identification services and pesticide treatments that are essential for the early detection and rapid response of new infestations. Through exemplary leadership, effective communication, and overcoming logistical challenges, CRB populations were contained in Maui and Hawaii and mitigated on Oahu and Kauai. Team Beetlebusters. Mark Nugent is coming up next, representing the Child Support Enforcement Agency Delinquent Payment Unit, Department of the Attorney General. While the primary goal of the team is to collect past due child support. Their role extends far beyond enforcement. They are educators and advocates who engage with child support obligors to instill a sense of duty and responsibility towards supporting their children. Handling each case with patience and respect, they have recovered over $1.5 million in child support that not only provided critical financial resources to families, but has also laid the foundation for long-term compliance and self-sufficiency. Child Support Enforcement Agency Delinquent Payment Unit. Emergency Response 16 to Maui Wildfire Disaster, Department of Budget and Finance. Representing the team is Anna Scott. In response to the Maui wildfires, the team received national recognition for their strategic methodology and financial management of hundreds of millions of dollars. Exceptional achievements included coordinating the statewide financial and administrative response with key stakeholders, efficiently and effectively distributing $2.5 billion in state and federal funds to critical programs, and attaining program and departmental goals while demonstrating exemplary leadership, work performance, and innovation. Emergency Response 16 to Maui Wildfire Disaster. Maui Economic Recovery Support Team, Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism. This is Lauren Primiano. Their team played a key role in the preparation of the Maui Economic Recovery Commission report. This was a critical tool for decision makers navigating Maui's recovery efforts. More than a report, it's a model for collaborative, community-centered disaster recovery, made possible by the exceptional public service from staff members of the Research and Economic Analysis Division, the Hawaii Housing Finance and Development Corporation, and the Office of Planning and Sustainable Development. Maui Economic Recovery Support Team. Sherry Amore is coming up to the stage next. ASO Office Services, Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs. So the administrative service office team went above and beyond their job purview when handling the maintenance and repairs of the recurring leaks in the King Kalakaua building. From identifying the source of the leak to placing and emptying buckets, wiping water spots, even assisting in eliminating mosquito infestations, due to standing water, they did it all. Their dedication, initiative, and tenacity resulted in cost savings and uninterrupted daily operations. ASO Office Services. Coming up next is Oriat Sianco, Healthcare Division, Health Information Units, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Their team exemplified remarkable leadership, initiative, and cohesiveness in the development and implementation of efficient workflows, performance standards, and job assignments that enhance the operational efficiency of managing health records. A few of HIU's contributions included archiving about 1,280 paper charts, scanning over 100 documents daily into the electronic system, and preparing records for hospital transfers. Their efforts improve patient care and legal compliance and reduce costs. Healthcare Division, Health Information Units. $154 CES Building Maintenance Staff, Department of Defense. This is Shane Harrell. This team consistently exemplifies technical excellence, courage, and an unrelenting dedication to mission readiness. Significant contributions include vital preventive maintenance throughout the Hawaii Air National Guard campus, essential for maintaining operational flow and securing multi-billion-dollar aircraft assets, and selflessly volunteering to execute a critical airfield repair project to prevent millions of dollars of potential expenses. 154 CES Building Maintenance Staff. Let's talk about the Department of Education Leadership Institute. This is Stacy Kunihisa. The Leadership Institute team has demonstrated outstanding work performance and exemplary initiative in support of the Lahaina community facing that unprecedented disaster. As the go-to experts, they were instrumental in opening 2 campuses to replace the King Kamehameha III Elementary School that was devastated by the wildfire, setting up a hotline to address questions from parents, and creating guidelines and manuals to address health and safety issues. Team Leadership Institute, DOE. Hawaii State Public Library System Electronic Services Support Section, Arthur Louie is representing. All of us know that public libraries are a vital resource to our communities, making the role of ESSS instrumental in ensuring technological systems are functioning properly. Beyond their day-to-day responsibilities, the team of 8 worked diligently across 51 branches to replace public computers, upgrade cabling, install RFID hardware for check-in, check-out processes, and security gates, increasing efficiency and productivity for both the public and the staff. Electronic Services Support Section. Enforcement Unit, Department of Hawaiian Homelands, David Hoke is coming forward. The Enforcement Unit has a huge responsibility for providing support to all divisions within the department in conducting fact-finding investigations, responding to beneficiary complaints, mitigating risks on DHHL properties that have reduced crime. They partnered with HPD in response to alleged criminal activity occurring within the homesteads that resulted in the shutdown of activity and the U.S. Marshal Service in the arrest of a federal fugitive during a homeless trespassing operation. Enforcement Unit, DHHL. DOH Food Sleuths, Department of Health. Remedios Gose comes forward. This team accomplished what no other state or federal agency could do. They solved a decade-long mystery surrounding a persistent multi-state Listeria monocytogenes outbreak. And I practiced that one too. Ooh. The bacteria were identified when the DOH conducted food sampling and analysis and subsequent whole genome sequencing from a sample of Rizzo Bros aged cotija cheese. The team's expertise and perseverance led to the discovery and a nationwide recall which prevented further illnesses and likely saved lives. DOH Food Sleuths. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, got this. Temporary hazard pay for COVID, Department of Human Resources Development. Coming up is Lillian Bowles. Comprised of staff from DHRD, DAGS, ETF, and B&F, this team put in countless hours to create an electronic method for more than 12,000 employees to file their THP claims. By producing clear, accessible workflows for employees and supervisors to follow, they saved department hours of labor-intensive work to manually research and calculate THP hours worked and thousands of dollars for the state in hiring a consultant to accomplish what this team did in 5 months. Team Temporary Hazard Pay for COVID THP. Edie Mayashiro's coming up. MedQuest Program and Policy Development Office, PPDO, Department of Human Services. From the approval of the first community palliative care service in the nation the renewal of the 1115 demonstration waiver, the creation of the Hawaii Child Wellness Initiative program, to the collaborative efforts with DOE to maximize federal reimbursements for school-based medical services, and with DOH for the treatment and prevention of mental and physical illnesses, the efforts of this 9-member team is truly admirable and commendable. MedQuest PPD Office. This is the classification and recruitment team. Department of Land and Natural Resources, Lisa Araki representing. They had a goal of mitigating their 27% vacancy rate, and the classification and recruitment team took a creative and innovative approach for external recruitment and launched the delegated recruitment process, enabling the department to fill vacancies for specific job classes. Creating a standard operating procedure and training to enhance job-specific announcements, including LinkedIn postings, they expanded their external recruitment capacity and accelerated hiring, resulting in a 50% reduction in vacancies. Classification and recruitment team. Field Training Officers, Department of Law Enforcement. This is Charles Hartman coming up. Through exceptional leadership, mentorship, and professionalism, field training officers inspire those around them. Working extended hours and embracing additional responsibilities exemplifies their remarkable resilience and commitment to mission. By fostering a supportive and educational environment, the quality of the training program is elevated, ensuring new recruits are best prepared for the field. Results reflect this as FTOs produced 3/4 of the cases for DLE with their newly graduated deputies. Field Training Officers. TSM Core 21 Project Team, Department of Taxation. Representing is Titin Sakata. Facing a challenging 12-month timeline, the team members exemplified remarkable resilience and perseverance while upgrading the system to the Core 21 version. To ensure system functionality and optimization, they meticulously navigated through the multiple project phases, which was an enormous feat given the tremendous amount of data and the complexity of tax administration. The redesigned system provides enhanced security and efficiency for taxpayers and marks a significant milestone for DOTAX. TSM Core 21 Project Team. Harbor's GIS Team, Department of Transportation, Jonathan Levy joins us. He said either one. Okay, good. Facing challenges of sea level rise, the team spearheaded the development of a geographical information system to model projected impacts of sea level rise, enabling HDOT to visualize vulnerabilities across harbor infrastructure and roadways. Securing $1 million in funding, the team invested in drone technology to create high-resolution models of harbor assets, providing critical information for the resiliency of commercial ports and positioning harbors as a national leader in resilience planning. Harbor's GIS Team. Finally, for the Team of the Year honorees, Sustainable and Organic Agriculture Program, CTAHR TPSS, University of Hawaii. Ted Radovich joins us. The team has demonstrated exceptional initiative, creativity, and leadership in reshaping the future of Hawaii's agriculture. They secured over $4.5 million in grants, enabling innovative projects that improve soil health and crop quality. By partnering with local organizations, over 200 farmers were trained, and hands-on workshops and educational resources offered to support both novice and experienced growers. Their efforts had led to improved environmental resilience and food sustainability for our islands. Sustainable and Organic Agriculture Program, CTAHR, TPSS. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for all of our Team of the Year honorees. Team representatives, can you stand, please? Team representatives, stand up. Go ahead. Nice round of applause for all of them, everybody. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, we are proud to present the departmental nominees for the State Manager of the Year Award. We start with the DAGS, Department of Accounting and General Services, Information Technology, Band D, Bryce Fujii. So Bryce successfully spearheaded major projects to support the administration's priorities, such as wildfire relief efforts and IndyGov, a modern constituent relationship management platform that within the first 3 months helped solve over 650 cases. He supervised the upgrade to Microsoft G5 licensing, increased the user base by 2,500, and provided enterprise-level tooling, including Microsoft Copilot, enhancing the state's capabilities to govern and manage AI services and the state's data. Bryce Fujii. Brendan Akamu is next, Business Development Program Manager, Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity. Brendan's exemplary leadership has been instrumental in the success of the Micro Grant for Food Security program, providing individuals, families, and communities with a secure food source. His strategic approach to expanding local markets has generated incremental sales of $100,000 to local suppliers, and he continues to market their products worldwide to develop Hawaii's agriculture industry. He's also been very supportive of the other branches' events, providing manpower, materials, and promotional items. Brendan Akamu. Rich Stacy is with the Department Attorney General, the Department of the Attorney General. Understanding the importance of collaboration, Rich continues to forge new partnerships with others in tobacco enforcement by participating in working groups to advocate for tobacco control measures. He was instrumental in the passage of a landmark legislation to tax electronic smoking devices, modernizing how taxes are reported by tobacco licensees, and the signing of a grant to address tobacco sellers on the internet. A core member of the settlement working group, he is looked to as a resource by other states. It is no surprise that Rich is known as one of the leaders in tobacco law. Richard Stacy. Derek Mizuno is Health Benefits Trust Fund Administrator for the Department of Budget and Finance. As a visionary and effective leader, Derek has held EUTF to the highest standards of service delivery, positively impacting thousands of public employees. From modernizing digital enrollment programs to streamlining administrative workflows, his forward-thinking approach and openness to strategic innovation have saved costs while improving member satisfaction. His success stems from his ability to foster a highly cooperative, valued, empowered, and mission-driven team. Derek Mizuno. Daniel Orodenker is Executive Officer, Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism. Exceptional skills in planning, ability to foster a cohesive and collaborative work environment, and investment in his team members' growth are qualities that stand out with Daniel. As a visionary leader, He was instrumental in creating a new position to address the issue of housing developments approved by the Commission that had remained undeveloped for extended periods, which has ultimately advanced housing development to meet community needs. Daniel Orodenker. Jerry Bump is Chief Deputy Insurance Commissioner, Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs. Jerry's expertise, great communication skills, and ability to foster a positive and productive work environment has kept the team aligned to DCCA's mission. He demonstrated his exemplary leadership by taking on temporary roles as Chief Deputy while he was an insurance program specialist and acting insurance commissioner. As a highly dedicated individual, he volunteers to attend community events, educating people on the actions the state is taking to alleviate the current property insurance crisis. Jerry Bump. Kelly Miyasaki is a CI specialist, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Through Kelly's leadership, expertise, and resilience, HCI's centralized canteen operations and processes have thrived. The canteen fulfilled 30,000 inmate orders at an impressive 98% on-time delivery rate. HCI's central operations employed 86 inmates, earning them funds and, most importantly, instilling confidence and workforce skills. As a result, $40,000 was allocated to DCR facilities' inmate trust accounts, and about $63,000 was provided to the Hawaii State Automated Victim Information and Notification Program. Kelly Miyasaki. Ronald Santos, Building Maintenance Worker, Department of Defense. Ronald's exceptional leadership and dedication has been instrumental in strengthening the execution of repair, custodial, and maintenance operations across 520 acres of land and over 100,000 square feet of facility space. Always striving for excellence, he initiated requests for new equipment to enhance efficiency and improve workflow. Beyond his operational responsibilities, he actively participates in special projects, contributing to maintaining the aesthetics and structural integrity of state facilities. Ronald Santos. Renee Kim, School Food Services Manager, Department of Education. Renee takes immense pride in crafting nutritious and delicious lunches that exceed the highest standards set by the School Food Services branch. Her dynamic spirit and dedication go above and beyond the call to duty as she consistently volunteers her time and expertise in organizing the annual fun fair, a highlight of the school year, as well as fundraising events to support the community. Her kindness and can-do attitude resonate with everyone she encounters, fostering a collaborative environment. Renee Kim. Catherine Tipton, Librarian, Hawaii State Public Library System. Catherine consistently demonstrates exceptional leadership, team engagement, innovation, and a deep commitment to improving public service. Catherine and her team developed new programs such as Craft Nights, showcasing arts, interests, and talent, Thinking Money for Kids, which teaches basic financial skills, and Preschool Jamboree, structured to provide early literacy skills and getting kids ready for school. Her efforts have enhanced services and strengthened the connection with the community of Pahoa. Catherine Tipton. Patricia Ah Singh, Human Resources Officer, Department of Hawaiian Homelands. Patricia plays a key role in increasing staffing levels to make sure the department is well supported to meet the needs of their beneficiaries. She demonstrates exceptional leadership and initiative and steps without hesitation the tasks in the absence of the division head to ensure operations run smoothly and efficiently. She consistently goes above and beyond to assist her staff and support their success. Her kindness and approachable nature make her a pleasure to work with. Patricia Singh. Judy Kern is Public Health Program Manager for Department of Health. Judy's leadership has been instrumental in achieving program objectives and leading the way through the COVID-19 pandemic, the Red Hill response, the Mpox outbreak, and the Maui wildfires. She has developed a highly motivated, dedicated, cohesive team who is responsible for the coordination of DOH's comprehensive emergency plan. Judy attends community events and national conferences, gathering best practices that can be implemented to improve local policies and procedures. Judy Kern. Eric Nita, Personnel Program Administrator for Department of Human Resources Development. Eric, good listener, strategic thinker, resilient, nurturing. These are just a few of the attributes that make Eric a great manager. He never stops thinking about his staff and the work that they do and makes himself available to staff and colleagues who drop by his office seeking advice and constructive feedback on work issues. He believes in the team approach, so operations run seamlessly, since there's always coverage on projects as other team members can fill the gap. Eric Nita. This is Catherine Kat Scardino, Self-Sufficiency and Support Services Supervisor, Department of Human Services. So, Kat is known and respected as the subject matter expert for the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families Program Office. Her ability to collaborate not only with those within the division, but with community partners and advocates was key in providing over $12 million in financial relief to victims of the wildfires, adoption of rules to allow for replacement benefits to those victimized by electronic benefit theft, and expansion of after-school opportunities for public school students, just to name a few. Catherine Scardino. Finn McCall, Engineer, Department of Land and Natural Resources. Accepting the award is Brian Mahoney, Engineer. Yes, that is not Finn. Let's talk about Finn for a couple of moments, though. Through his exceptional leadership, Finn's team has excelled, contributing greatly to the success of the Division of Boating and Ocean Recreation. Under his direction, the team has overseen significant infrastructure milestones, improved project efficiencies, and engaged with affected communities. In 2024, his team oversaw $85 million worth of contracts for capital improvement and repair and maintenance projects. He also played an active role in the redevelopment plans of Lahaina's small boat harbor. Finn McCall. And Brian, thank you for stepping forward for that. Thank you. Jennifer Igami is Departmental Human Resources Officer, Department of Law Enforcement. Jennifer's exemplary leadership has strengthened the HR unit's ability to support the department's mission. Her strategic mindset and big heart guided her team through a significant transition, providing clarity, empathy, and purpose. She implemented new systems and metrics that improved efficiency, accountability, and increased trust in HR's work. Under her leadership, service delivery improved, cross-functional collaboration flourished, and internal satisfaction increased. Jennifer Igami. Corey Higa, Information Technology Band D, Department of Taxation. Beyond Corey's technical expertise and strategic mindset, his leadership exemplifies compassion, transparent communication, and unwavering support, which has strengthened morale, increased alignment, and enhanced efficiency and productivity. His passion for leveraging technology played an integral part in the modernization of the department's website, significantly improving usability and accessibility for the staff and external users, and allows DOTAX to remain at the forefront of innovation. Corey Higa. Peter Pillone, Harbor District Manager, Department of Transportation. Drafting critical legislative bills for harbor financial planning and operations, and providing valuable insight on disaster response and recovery for Honolulu Harbor are significant contributions driven by Peter's expertise and foresight. Under his oversight, the Harbor Police Operations they did the transition to the Department of Law Enforcement without disrupting maritime security. He also earned certifications as a maritime port manager and executive, further enhancing his expertise in harbor management. Peter Pillone. And our final manager honoree this afternoon comes from information technology. He is an information technology manager, comes from the University of Hawaii, Roy Suda. Roy is a leader who cultivates a culture of excellence by leading by example, demonstrating exceptional work ethic, and fostering a supportive and innovative environment. Beyond his core IT management duties, Roy leads and participates in the development and implementation of innovative programs that significantly contribute to the improved success of university students. His understanding of technology and his proactive approach enable him to identify opportunities for impactful initiatives. Ladies and gentlemen, Roy Suda. Manager honorees, please, all of you stand together and let us applaud you in your work. At this time, we present to you the Departmental Employees of the Year, the outstanding employees of their respective departments. We start with Dexter Lee, Technical Architecture Analyst, Department of Accounting and General Services. Dexter was instrumental in the creation and success of the inaugural Technology Enhanced Business Capability Awards program. His efforts to refine Hawaii's project submissions contributed to 3 technology projects earning national recognition. In addition, Dexter was involved in a high-profile IT vendor project where his meticulous analysis ensured the state avoided signing a flawed project plan that would have incurred cost overruns, schedule delays, political scrutiny, and a waste of resources. Good going. Dexter Lee. Esther Reichert, Environmental Health Specialist, Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity. Esther consistently delivers remarkable results, which includes processing of thousands of pesticide licenses and renewals, getting authorization for the use of herbicide ballistic technology that allows for the treatment of plants in steep, inaccessible areas, and minimizing the impact of coffee leaf rust, coconut rhinoceros beetle, little fire ant, rapid ohia death. She was key in the success of the new pesticides registration system, which increased efficiency through the simplification of the user interface. Esther Reichert. Linda Chow, Deputy Attorney General, Department of the Attorney General. The lack of affordable housing in our islands is one of the biggest challenges facing state and county government. As the lead attorney for the housing unit of the Public Safety, Hawaiian Homelands, and Housing Division, Linda has led the unit through major project development deals, providing timely and superior legal advice to agency staff. She's been available to all hours to advise these agency clients, as well as the Attorney General and members of the Governor's Housing Team, Linda Chow. Amy Reed, Office Assistant, Department of Budget and Finance. Amy's exceptional customer service and initiative have been instrumental to the division's success. Her commitment to superior service is evident as members have mentioned their appreciation of Amy in 8% of the division's customer feedback surveys. In addition, taking a proactive approach prior to changes and updates in IRS tax forms and ERS documents, and her insightful suggestions when a new process like Hydro was implemented improved overall efficiency and productivity. Amy Reed. Kimberly Dela Cruz, Stadium Traffic and Parking Control Supervisor, Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism. Kim's commitment to excellence, innovative problem solving, and unwavering dedication have contributed to the success of the stadium's programs. She not only streamlined the parking procedures for the swap meet and marketplace, which, by the way, reduced wait times and improved traffic flow, enhancing the overall customer experience, but also played a key role in developing unconventional programs that have created additional revenue and cost savings for the state. Kim Dela Cruz. Leslie Matsumoto is an administrative specialist, Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs. With the division going through a transition with limited staff resources, Leslie, as an experienced leader with a can-do attitude, was assigned a broader scope of responsibilities for multiple positions. She fulfilled responsibilities of the admin assistant, facilitated training, and assisted office services staff in developing templates for the division's filings with the Public Utilities Commission. Her efforts, along with the office, contributed to almost $1.2 million in savings to utility customers in 2024. Leslie Matsumoto. Marley Jane Nakamura, Corrections Education Supervisor, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Marley is an inspirational educator who is passionate about helping incarcerated individuals realize their career potential. She has contributed greatly to Halawa Correctional Facility's educational programs through her creation of the tutorial program, or Brain Gym, that addresses students' competencies in reading, writing, and math. Her designing of standardized cross-curricular lesson plans to assist with challenging concepts and organizing HCF's first commencement ceremony for those receiving their high school diplomas. Marley Jane Nakamura. Ramon Ramiro is an electrician with the Department of Defense. As the sole electrician, Ramon's role is vital for the comprehensive maintenance of Hawaii's Air National Guard. His contributions include effective intervention in 12 mega donor malfunctions, allowing fighters to be assembly ready, retrofitting 30% of campus lighting to more energy efficient LED technology, and the development and implementation of more than 11 electrical work plans, saving over $500,000. Ramon's technical expertise and innovation have resulted in impressive cost savings and mission readiness. Ramon Ramiro. Gary Bignami is facilities planner for the Department of Education. As the subject matter expert for environmental safety concerns in our public schools, Gary ensures compliance with asbestos, lead paint, soil contamination, and other environmental regulations, and makes certain that classrooms are safe for students and staff by assessing the drinking water and indoor air quality. With his unique expertise, he also played a critical role in ensuring the safe reopening of Maui schools following the wildfires. Gary Bignami. John Takaki, Audiovisual Production Specialist, Hawaii State Public Library System. With an upbeat spirit and willingness to assist, John is the go-to guy who many in the organization seek on an array of issues ranging from purchasing, transporting, inventorying, and supplying or shipping. His technical expertise and knowledge of the state's procurement system contributes to cost savings, and he does diligent research to find the most economical prices, repair items, and has established strong relationships with external organizations. John Takaki. Michelle Lauro de Maya, Homestead Assistant, Department of Hawaiian Homelands. Michelle has been managing the responsibilities of an office assistant and homestead assistant for the past few years and understands the demands of both positions to keep the West Hawaii District Office operating efficiently. With her years of experience and thorough understanding of all the lease application processes, she can assist beneficiaries from intake to genealogy recommendations on placing them on a wait list. She is an extremely valuable asset to the department. Michelle Lauro de Maya. Bobby Teixeira, Environmental Health Specialist, Department of Health. Under Bobby's leadership, the enforcement section has exceeded the Clear Water Branches program objectives to protect the public and environmental health through water pollution prevention. Through her tireless efforts, the branch has successfully met all work grant commitments with the EPA, critical for future funding to CWB's program, inspected 76 National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System permitted facilities, issued formal enforcement actions, and assessed over $9 million in penalties. Bobby Teixeira. Kylie Hisashima, Human Resources Specialist, Department of Human Resources Development. A reduction in staff makes it difficult for any organization to meet its mission and goals, but Kylie faced this challenge head-on with professionalism and a positive attitude. Notably, she was able to complete 312 of the 379 active position classification requests received in 2024. Her contributions have been instrumental in ensuring the classification branch sustains the highest standards and level of service during these challenging times. Kylie Hisashima. Mario Tadeo, Housing Contract Administrator, Department of Human Services. When the governor issued several emergency proclamations to address the homelessness and affordable housing crises in Hawaii, Mario's workload increased immeasurably as he was tasked to lead the project. Working with short-fused deadline, his efforts resulted in 150 individuals and families being housed. In addition, by thinking creatively, he was able to save the state at least 2 years of design and permitting time, 100% design costs, and more than 50% in construction costs. Mario Tadeo. Jacqueline Naanos, Labor Law Enforcement Specialist with Department of Labor and Industrial Relations. Due to staff shortages, Jacqueline has stepped up to take on a leadership role and is at the forefront when employees need assistance, guidance, and at times refresher training on the many aspects of the job. She patiently takes time to assist walk-in customers, has the ability to calm irate customers by simply listening to their concerns. Her responses show genuine care that is informative and educational for the customer. Jacqueline Naanos. Dr. Heather McMillan is a forester with the Department of Land and Natural Resources. Heather is a dedicated, insightful leader who understands the importance of developing quality relationships. She has been instrumental in securing millions of dollars in federal funds to support urban and community forestry in Hawaii and doubled the staff of the Kaulunani team. She has also led numerous community engagement initiatives which have brought people together to support community stewardship of our public lands. Dr. Heather McMillan. Deputy Sheriff, Department of Law Enforcement, this is Ronnie Morante. Ronnie is a highly dedicated, respectful professional that consistently demonstrates a strong work ethic. His extensive knowledge and experience provide others with guidance and support, which has been beneficial to the division. His prior experience was a key component enabling the team to expand its role in patrolling Hilo Airport as well as other state properties. He is diligent, he is persistent, and most importantly, consistent in his law enforcement efforts. Ronnie Morante. Melanie Cavaco is Tax Information Specialist, Department of Taxation. Melanie's exemplary performance and unwavering commitment to public service exemplifies the core values of DOTAX. With a customer-first mindset, she successfully managed a team focused on resolving an inordinate number of taxpayer cases, many requiring extensive technical knowledge. She significantly contributed to the enhancement of internal systems and process improvement initiatives, which increased productivity and provided taxpayers with accurate and timely service. Thank you. Melanie Cavaco. Robert Lee is a project manager with the Department of Transportation. Guided by his leadership and paired with the team's determination and perseverance, Rob facilitated the execution of an overnight runway repair of a large crack that forced the emergency closure of the Kona International Airport, allowing operations to resume in the morning. A month later, he led another successful 2-week overnight repair project in Kona. Rob's unwavering commitment, technical expertise, and swift responsiveness has enhanced highway operations and statewide transportation. Robert Lee. Robert, thank you. My family lives in Kona. Mahalo. Carol Oshiro is our final one, the Strategic Initiatives Manager, University of Hawaii. Ms. Oshiro has dedicated over 20 years to the College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resilience and led numerous initiatives that significantly enriched academic experiences for students, fostering collaborative projects and mentorship programs. She played a pivotal role in awarding over $1.2 million in scholarships and improving educational accessibility by implementing new procedures. Her innovative recruitment strategies have notably increased enrollment in academic programs. Ladies and gentlemen, Carol Oshiro. Employee honorees, do me a favor, take a stand, all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for them, please. Mahalo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with all the people that are being recognized today, it is a rough and difficult job to be on the distinguished board, the 2025 selection committee. And so we would like to go ahead and recognize them at this time. And we'd like to ask them to stand and wave to the crowd so we can see you. John Leong, CEO and co-founder, Kupu and Pono Pacific. John, just stay standing. We'll just have all of you guys. I want to have all of you because this is truly a difficult job. Amy Miller, President and CEO, Hawaii Food Bank. Dr. Diane Paloma, President and CEO, Hawaii Dental Service. Colleague Sam Spangler, Wake Up Today anchor, KHON2. And one could not be here with us today, and that would be the Deputy Chief of Staff, Office of the Governor, Lori Abe. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for our selection committee. Thank you very, very much. I know you all are anxious to know who the award winners are, so without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome up to the podium right now, Sam Spangler, Wake Up Today anchor, KHON2.
Mahalo, Billy. Might be the first time I've heard you out of breath, my friend. That was a lot right there. And that's why I'd like to speak for a second on behalf of the selection committee. Our job was, how should I say it? Impossible. So there were, as much as Billy said about the exploits and the incredible work that's done here in the state of Hawaii, we got a binder from Human Resources that was about, say, as big as the biggest fish I ever caught. And so that was detailed with all the information of all the incredible nominees up here. So once again, please just give them a round of applause. All right, for their excellent teamwork and contribution to the state of Hawaii, the 2025 Governor's Team of the Year Award goes to the Department of Human Services, MedQuest Program and Policy Development Office. All the team members, please come up and be recognized. I commend you for being selected as the 2025 State of Hawaii Team of the Year. In recognition of your unwavering commitment and dedication to continually improving healthcare access and quality of the Medicaid program for our community. Through hard work, perseverance, and collaboration, your team has made significant and exceptional achievements, including the 5-year renewal of the Medicaid 1115 demonstration waiver, which includes new initiatives such as pre-release services for the justice-involved population and coverage of several health-related social needs services such as community integration and housing assistance, the school-based health-related services guide that details the program requirements for the delivery of healthcare to children in a user-friendly format, and the Hawaii Child Wellness Initiative that provides incentives to Medicaid beneficiary parents for completed well child examinations. Additionally, your team's efforts made Hawaii the first state in the nation to have community palliative care approved as a service in the state Medicaid program. This specialized care will greatly improve the quality of life and health outcomes for those facing serious health conditions here in our state. These creative and innovative programs have made a significant impact on the lives of countless individuals and families, and for that, we are profoundly grateful. Mahalo nui loa for your extraordinary teamwork, commitment to excellence, and dedication to serving the people of Hawaii. Congratulations and best wishes as you continue to make a difference today and tomorrow.
There you go. That is the perpetual trophy to be displayed by the department head. They will be displayed on display at the department. Ryan. No, just checking. Okay, good. No. It said on my script, it said that Ryan will approach, but you will approach, so you're good. Okay. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we call upon Mr. John Leong to read the commendation for the recipient of the 2025 State Manager of the Year Award, which was established to recognize managerial performance and leadership in fostering excellence in public service. The honoree will receive a cash award and an engraved bowl.
Aloha. Well, as Sam shared, this was a very impossible task. We spent hours trying to deliberate through all the selections, and it was really impossible because there's such amazing folks that are here. And I get the honor of sharing about the Manager of the Year, and this is really about leadership, and it's so important. And, you think about leading departments, states, communities, organizations. It's all about having good leaders that lead with courage, dignity, integrity, and heart. And oftentimes they're leading us through very difficult situations, such as as you heard, COVID and the Maui wildfires and many things that are impacting our community today. So being a Manager of the Year, being up here, to say the least, is a very big honor. Well, I get the honor to share one person who really caught our eye and as the Manager of the Year for the state. And if you could please help me welcome this individual coming all the way from Hawaii Island, Miss Catherine Tipton, librarian from the Hawaii State Public Library System. I commend you for being selected to the 2025 State of Hawaii Manager of the Year in recognition of your exceptional leadership, innovation, and unwavering commitment to provide high-quality library services in the Pahoa community. You are an exemplary leader who demonstrates integrity, compassion, and excellence. Your ability to plan, organize, and manage the daily operations of the library at a superior level has provided the community with a central hub that inspires curiosity and creates opportunities for all to read, learn, and connect. Your commitment goes beyond the day-to-day operations as you're deeply invested in the development of your staff, fostering a work environment where team members feel valued, empowered, and motivated, while helping each individual grow in knowledge, confidence, and readiness for future roles. In addition, you spearheaded numerous successful programs such as craft nights, showcasing art and interests and talents, Thinking Money for Kids, which teaches kids from kindergarten to 5th grade basic financial skills, preschool jamboree, structured to provide early literacy skills and getting kids ready for school, and Lepo'o nights, where staff members teach patrons how to make lei, explain how they are used and its Hawaiian cultural significance. These programs are not only beneficial from the educational perspective, but they also have brought people together, strengthening the relationship of the Pahoa community. I express my deepest gratitude, mahalo nui loa, for your immediate contribution, immeasurable contributions to our state of Hawaii and to the Pahoa community. Congratulations on your achievements and best wishes to you and your continued success, Governor Josh Green.
Stacy Aldrich, if you would be so kind as to accept. This is the perpetual trophy, which will be displayed at your department, being accepted by the state, by Stacy Aldrich, once again, state librarian. A nice round of applause. And now we call upon Miss Amy Miller, who will read the commendation message for the recipient of the 2025 Governor's Award for Employee of the Year. This is the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a state employee. The honoree will receive a cash award and an engraved bowl.
Hi, aloha, everybody. As Sam and John shared, this was very difficult, but also really moving to get to read all of these stories of these incredible people doing such amazing work every single day. It meant a lot, I think, to all of us to be able to participate in that. And we tried to see if we could pick more than one person, and we were denied. But it is my very great honor to announce the winner of the 2025 Governor's Employee of the Year to Miss Marley Jane Nakamura. Corrections Education Supervisor, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Congratulations. And I'm going to go ahead and read this commendation. Marley Jane, I commend you for being selected as the 2025 State of Hawaii Employee of the Year in recognition of your exceptional leadership, unwavering dedication, and for being an inspirational educator who is passionate about helping incarcerated individuals at the Halawa Correctional Facility realize their career potential. Your contributions to HCF's educational programs have been remarkable. Your abilities to build rapport with the students, become acquainted with, and comprehend their specific needs and learning styles have been instrumental to the success of the programs. You have created and developed the tutorial program, Brain Gym, which addresses students' competencies in reading, writing, and math, designed standardized cross-curricular lesson plans to assist students in their challenging concepts, and organized the first HCF commencement ceremony for those receiving high school diplomas. In addition, you have been responsible for enrolling students to earn their associate degrees in business administration at Chaminade University and Hawaiian Studies at Windward Community College. As a temporary assigned education supervisor, you have collaborated with multiple partners to organize the first Halawa Resource Fair designed to prepare incarcerated persons for their transition back to society, and played a significant role in California State Polytech University Pomona Cal Poly Prisons Project Rebound Program, centered on providing higher education courses for formerly incarcerated individuals. In addition, you have created effective training materials specifically structured for the Corrections Educational Specialist 3 and Education Officer Assistant positions. I express my deepest gratitude for your countless and invaluable contributions to the state of Hawaii. Congratulations, and may you continue to inspire and lead with the same passion and dedication in the years to come.
Tommy Johnson, Director of the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, is accepting the Perpetual Trophy, which will be on view once again at their department. Ladies and gentlemen, today we recognize and honor the finest of the thousands of dedicated state employees who give of themselves every day and then ask, and who do so in the true spirit of public service. These individuals exemplify the state's commitment to excellence to which all of us strive to achieve. Special congratulations to the MedQuest Program and Policy Development Office team. Ms. Catherine Tipton of the Hawaii State Public Library System will receive the State Manager of the Year Award. Ms. Marley Jane Nakamura, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, who is the Governor's Award winner for Employee of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the conclusion of our program. On behalf of Governor Green and Ms. Brenna Hashimoto, Director of the Department of Human Resources Development, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize the members of the Selection Committee once again. A nice round of applause for them, please. Mahalo to all of you who, by sharing this day with us, have made this event even more memorable and meaningful. We truly appreciate you taking your time to be here and supporting the award winners. Before we leave, will all the award winners please come forward? We'll do a group photo. That's Marley Jane, Catherine Tipton, team members of the MedQuest Program and Policy Development Office. I guess we're doing that here. We'll do that in the front here. And to all of you, join us outside of the auditorium for some cookies where you may meet with the honorees and send them your congratulatory messages. I'm Billy V. I'm going to be selfless, one quick one. I work for University of Hawaii Athletics. Go Bows. Thank you.